Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends. Welcome back to the latest transfer news update that we have for you today evening. Sorry guys, wasn't able to tune in the morning session as well as the afternoon. Just had fever and just got better and I'm back. So we'll be giving you updates on the transfers. And right now we're gonna go ahead and talk about Chelsea right now, starting straight away. Remember guys, Raheem Sterling is getting closer. It will be announced that he's going to be a Chelsea player. He'll be moving to Chelsea from Manchester City. The fee is reported between 45 to 50 million pounds. He'll be signing a 6-year contract, 5-year plus a 1-year option. He will be one of the highest earners at Chelsea Football Club. Now, going further, Chelsea have been also linked to many other players such as Nathan Ake from Manchester City. The fee which has been valuated is about between 35 to 40 million pounds as well. Now, will Manchester City, if they sell Nathan Ake, Chelsea will take up their spending up to 80 million. But it has been reported and there has been late developments into regarding another centre back, and that is Koulibaly of Napoli. The fee has been reported of 34 million pounds, coming around the 40 million euro mark. Now, Koulibaly has been playing for Napoli for a long time. It has been known that he is looking for a move because he has only a year remaining. He's 31 years of age. He's looking for a new challenge, and it seems that Juventus were also interested in him. And it seems that if De Ligt gets his move towards Bayern Munich, then Juventus would want to get him. But it seems that Chelsea have moved ahead of Juventus. They have registered their interest. Not only that, they have made a 34 million move, which is 34 million pounds, coming around 40 million euros. That's what it is. So that means Chelsea are very much looking to recruit as much as they can. So in case they get Koulibaly as well as Nathan Ake, then they will look on to the other areas. Now, as regards to Chelsea, they were also linked to Cristiano Ronaldo. So far, there are mixed reports coming in because just today, Cristiano Ronaldo was linked with PSG. It was reported that he would want to move to PSG, but it seems that PSG do not have any space for Cristiano Ronaldo in their attacking lineup. Remember, they have got the likes of Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, and if Cristiano Ronaldo does come up, then that means PSG are going to be very star-studded and they will have lots of potential in terms of attack. Plus, the demands of Cristiano Ronaldo wages would be a problem for PSG. Remember, they have offered a bumper deal to Mbappe. They've already got Messi as well as Neymar on high wages. If they get Cristiano Ronaldo, it's not going to cost you cheap. So maybe that is why PSG have said that they would want to turn away from this move. Now, in regards to the news where Cristiano Ronaldo was linked with Chelsea, it has come to the thought that Thomas Tuchel doesn't fancy him. Now, whether it's true or not, it was reported that Chelsea were clearly interested in order to get him. Remember, they have let gone of Lukaku, who has gone to Inter Milan. They're looking for a forward. They're looking for a striker. And for that reason, Cristiano Ronaldo was linked to Chelsea, but it seems that it's not happening. And it might be the fact that Cristiano Ronaldo might have to stay because remember, Eric Ten Hag press conference, he said that he would want to continue with Cristiano Ronaldo. They haven't got any plans without Cristiano Ronaldo. So let's see what happens on that basis. Whereas moving forward, we'll be also talking to you about the likes of Arsenal. Arsenal have been linked to Lisandro Martinez. So far, it's only Manchester United who have bid more than Arsenal, and it seems that they're the four front runners, but still Arsenal are in the race. Let's see what Arsenal do. Will they go with the higher bid and go for Lisandro Martinez? So far, things have gone quite on Arsenal front, and Arsenal have been linked with another left back who plays for Benfica. His name is Grimaldo. He was a Barcelona academy player who has been playing his trade in Benfica for last 3 to 4 years, and it seems that he is looking forward to a move. He's also got a year contract remaining, so the transfer fee valuation is of 5.9 million, around 6 million pounds, which comes around to perhaps 10 million euros. So that's pretty decent fee for a promising left back. He is of 25 to 26 years of age, so he has got that experience, and he's got a brilliant, excellent left foot. He can deliver. He's pretty good on free kicks as well. So Arsenal are very much looking forward to acquire him. In regards to the midfielder, it has been reported that Arsenal wanted somebody like Telemans. They have been in talks with Telemans. They do know that Telemans has got a year contract remaining. They would want to get him. They do know that other clubs are also interested in Telemans, but so far nothing concrete has come forward. So Arsenal are looking into Telemans, but lately there has been new news coming in regarding another midfielder, which is Paqueta. Remember, Paqueta was linked to Newcastle United, but it seems that Paqueta has also been linked to Arsenal, and the valuation which Lyon are saying is 67 million euros, which is a lot. Don't think so Arsenal will be willing to give that much amount of money for Paqueta. There might be some sort of negotiations. Remember, Lyon and Arsenal have a very good relationship because Lacazette was signed by Lyon, and it seems that maybe Edu, who is the compatriot of Paqueta, would want to talk to him and see if he's willing to come to Arsenal. So let's see if Arsenal are able to get him. Now regarding another player who was their ex-player is Gnabry, who has a year remaining on Bayern Munich contract. He was linked to Arsenal, but it seems that Arsenal have distanced themselves from that player. But the club which is coming on forefront is being Chelsea. Chelsea has been linked with Gnabry lately because due to the fact that Rafinha was linked to Chelsea because Chelsea made a bid of £60 million to Leeds United, which was accepted. But for some reason and for some fact, it has been rejected, and it seems that Chelsea knew that Rafinha wanted to go to Barcelona, so they feel that the player intention is not to join them, and for that reason you could call it a rejection, and that is why they're moving on from Rafinha and they're looking at Gnabry. So they would want to sign Sterling, Gnabry, who would be pretty good additions to the current squad, and they have the likes of Mason Mount, they have the likes of Kai Havertz, they got Timo Werner, Pulisic, so it will give them so many options in terms of attacking front. So that is what Chelsea are doing in regards to their attacking lineup. Now in other news, we also have some news regarding Eriksen. Eriksen move is getting closer and closer. It has to do with his medical, as well as Dybala has been linked to many clubs. Lately he has been linked with Roma, and it's due to the fact that Zaniolo has been linked with a move away. So if Roma are able to sell Zaniolo, they will have cash and they might want to go in for Dybala. So Dybala might be joining Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho also is interested in Wilfried Zaha of Crystal Palace, but we'll wait and see if that is true. And if Roma do get the likes of Wilfried Zaha and Paulo Dybala, that's going to change the dynamics of Roma because they already have got Tammy Abraham, and adding the likes of Dybala as well, Wilfried Zaha, will add another dimension, and you can say that Roma will be clear favorites to come into top 4 and maybe challenge for that title of Serie A. Now regarding in another news, Gareth Bale has joined the MLS side LA Football Club, which is LAFC, and he's saying that his options are not limited to a year. He wants to stay there for long. He aims to play until Euro, and if he has a chance to play the World Cup, which is going to take in US, that's what he's said. And right now he is saying that he would want to stay there for a longer period of time. Now we do remember the name of Guardiola, which was linked to Manchester City if Nathan Ake left. Now it has been reported that Guardiola is the clear current favorite for Pep Guardiola. He would want to have him, and Pep Guardiola is a big fan of him, and it seems that Chelsea are right now currently leading in terms of getting him. Remember, Chelsea are in for Nathan Ake, they are in for Koulibaly, they are in for Guardiola, but let's see if Manchester City will be able to take on him and steal away Guardiola away from Chelsea. So far this is for what we have for Manchester City and Chelsea, and we'll be coming back to Roman Lewandowski. Now Roman Lewandowski still hasn't heard anything from Barcelona, maybe due to the fact that Barcelona are trying their pretty best to get Rafinha. It's almost done. They just need to announce it. Once they do announce it, they will get Rafinha, and they've already added Christensen. They've already got Kessie. They also want to add Azpilicueta as well as Alonso. They are looking forward to add Lewandowski, but if Lewandowski move is delayed, then Chelsea will increase their interest in Lewandowski, because they do know that they need a striker. And imagine having the likes of Raheem Sterling, Lewandowski, as well as Gnabry playing up front. That's going to be clearly a big trio attack of Chelsea and Thomas Tuchel. And Thomas Tuchel will really lay that charge at the title. So let's see if Chelsea will be able to pull that one. So far at number one position it's Barcelona, and Lewandowski dream is to play for Barcelona. So let's see what happens on that front. And coming back to Manchester United, there was a very big update regarding Frankie de Jong. Now Richard Arnold as well as John Murtough, who are the CEO and respectively sporting football director, those two were seen in Barcelona. They were there to meet the executives of Barcelona Football Club. They wanted to discuss about the transfer of Frankie de Jong, and it seems that due to this pressure building up by the fans that United have wasted so much time on this player, they really need to move away and go on to the other targets. So far it seems that nothing was happening, but right now it seems that they have gone to Barcelona. They had a clear talk with Barcelona that what they're going to do about the move, and so far the news what's coming out is this, that there are three things. Number one, Manchester United are interested. Number two, Barcelona are interested to sell him. Number three, Frankie de Jong hasn't made up his mind that if he wants to leave for Manchester United, that he thinks that he should be paid that money which Barcelona owes him, as well as if he is willing to stay at Barcelona. Now if he wants to stay at Barcelona, he will have to accept those lowering of wages. He will have to understand that he's not going to get as much as he wants to. Remember, his contract says that he's going to get 24 million euros starting from this season, and so far Barcelona are not willing to pay that much because they're already in financial trouble. So for that fact and for that matter, they want to either have two things: either sell him to get him off the books, or number two, to ask him, to request him that he needs to lower his demands for the wages, which Frankie de Jong doesn't want to do, and for that reason he will have to move. So let's see what happens in coming days. But so far Richard Arnold and John Murtough being very clear that they do want to get this player for Erik ten Hag. They want to get this over the line, and for that reason they are in Barcelona. So everything right now is in players camp. What does he decide? I think there are a few days remaining, and I think he's been told by Barcelona Football Club that his services are not required anymore. If he wishes to move, then he should, and if he doesn't want to move, then he will have to accept that lower wage contract, which he's not willing to do. So Barcelona will try to sell him, and that is why they have made him available, and they do know that United want him. So let's see what happens. I think the key over here will be Erik ten Hag. I'm sure that he would want to talk to Frankie de Jong and say to him that, you know what, maybe you should come over here. You're required over here. You're needed over here. And you can see that Barcelona did keep you as the first one to sell you away. That's not a good position, or not a good gesture by the club. So it's better to come and play for United rather than Barcelona. So that is what's happening with Frankie de Jong at this moment. Whereas Manchester United, they want to sort out that Sandro Martinez deal first and foremost. Once they have gone through that, then they will talk to Ajax about Antony. That's what their focus is. So far they have been linked with other positions such as centre forward in case if Cristiano Ronaldo leaves, but there has been no clear target mentioned either in the media or by any journalist, specifically by a tier 1 journalist. So let's see what happens on that front. So guys, this is the news that we have so far. I'm just gonna go through once more to see if there is any other update regarding transfer news. Just gonna go through some of the news that I have got over here, which I have bookmarked for you, and let me see. It says that Rafinha to Barcelona, it's done. The agreement has been reached with Leeds United. Today the bid was accepted, 58 million euros fixed fee plus some add-ons. The total package goes up to 67 million euros. Rafinha only wanted Barcelona, so there you go guys. He'll be signing until June 2027. Signing for Barcelona, his dream comes true. He always wanted to join Barcelona, so that's what's going to happen. Now PSG have no intention to pay more than 40 million euros for Gianluca Samaka. West Ham are another club, one of the clubs who are interested in him. So let's see what happens regarding that. PSG are also focused on Hugo Ekitike deal, as reported yesterday. Remember that Newcastle United were linked with this player, but there were some issues between the player and the club, between Newcastle United. No agreement was made between the player and the club. So that what has happened so far. Now we are gonna go for Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele waiting to sign the official contract to be approved by Barcelona. Now lawyers are at work to complete paperwork for the new deal until June 2024. So they will have the likes of Dembele as well as Rafinha playing on the wings. That's going to be a superb thing to be seen. Now we will also move forward, in which it says that De Ligt is moving closer and closer to join Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich will be trying to acquire him. So let's see what happens over there, and let's see what's happened over here. Juventus manager Allegri says that Matthias De Ligt will be ready to replace him in the best way in case he leaves. He's still our player now. I think Weston McKennie will stay here at Juventus this summer. So Weston McKennie will get to stay here as well. Now, moving forward, there has been reports about Wijnaldum, who has joined Ajax on a 10 million euro deal. He has joined from AZ Alkmaar. The contract is until 2027. So Ajax doing the work over here by signing Wijnaldum, whereas Paul Pogba has also signed for Juventus with 8 million euros on the contract plus some bonuses. So let's see what happens regarding that. Whereas in another news, there's not anything other than Jorginho, who has said on his future, I feel very well here. Of course, I like to stay. There's a lot going on and we don't know. So he has a contract over there. He loves to be there and he wants to continue at Chelsea. So let's see what happens over there. Moving forward, Rodri also signed a new contract until 2027. And that's all, guys. So let's see what happens tomorrow morning. Maybe there'll be some more of the updates. And I want to thank you very much for joining and tuning in. Please do subscribe to the channel. Press that like button as well. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow morning. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. Hope to see you soon. Thank you very much and have a nice one. Bye bye.